Oi, how's it going, you rapscallion resonators? My name is FOXSOL. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to some more Wuthering Waves content here on the channel. In today's video, we're going to be discussing a few things, mainly all revolving around the ecosystem, the echo grinding, echoes everything. So without further ado, let's get started. Alrighty, so as I stated before, we're going to be discussing nothing but echoes today. And the main reason for this is because I will show you, if you come over here, some people, they miss looking at the announcement page. Some people don't, but there's a few people I know that do miss this. We're going to be having the next event, which we were talked about earlier in live streams, and we discussed this, before, to where we're going to be having the core cleansing limited time echo double drop event. So transit events are going to be double drops, meaning that experience is going to be double drop, the XP is going to be double drop, the tuner is going to be double drop. Heck, even the echoes themselves, the boxes are going to be dropped. It's all going to be double drop. This is going to start on the 20th and it's going to last for 7 days all the way to the 27th. I'm very well excited for this because, as a lot of people knows that I have discussed this, I don't care about echoes right now. I have not cared about echoes. I have put pretty much only echoes into my main DPSs that matter, into my main team that matters. But otherwise, I have never really focused on the echoes because the cost of the echoes is just extremely high. Like, I don't know what kind of inflation prices are going on in Wuthering Waves when it comes to echoes, but my gosh, between the shells, between the tuners, between the experience that you need, the system itself needs to be revamped, in my personal opinion, in order to make it a useful scenario. And right now we're just doing a transit field real quick because, in all honesty, we're at the point now to where we can do this, because what I ended up spending majority of all my time for the last 3 or 4 weeks now is straight up, like I stated before in videos that some people disagreed with, which is let's build up the materials first, because the materials are easier and more manageable to get done first before we focus on echoes. Because when the developers stated that they were going to do an event for the echoes, it's like, well, wait a minute, if they're going to do something for the echoes and they're going to work on the system, right now wouldn't be the time to focus on optimizing your echo builds and stuff like this. Let's wait until we can get that double XP going that for the echoes, so that way they're worth something, because in all cases, I'm not sure how many of y'all have been working with echoes that understands this, but you roll echoes, right? You're tuning these echoes, you're trying to get the best stats you possibly can, and then you start getting there, and then all of a sudden you get these echoes that you level up to level 25 that's got shit stats. These stats suck. So you say, well, I'm going to take this echo and I'm going to feed it into the next echo, and I'm going to, gamble it, because it's a gambling system. It's all gamble, gamble, gamble. And then you realize you lose a 30% profit. That kind of sucks. Let's be honest, like, it kind of sucks to where it's not worth the time right now. Well, it wasn't worth the time. It's going to be worth the time coming soon. But if you're someone who's brand new playing, Wuthering Waves, and there's not a double event going on at this point in time, it was better, in my personal opinion. You can disagree. We all play differently, but it was my personal opinion that the Forgery challenges was more worth it to get all of these right here, these skill materials and weapon materials, to build up the first part of your resonator, which is their skill tree. When you build up your skill tree, you start getting more damage, you start getting better assistance. You start having, after casting a tactical strike, Jinya's attack is increased for 10% for 15 seconds, for example. When an attack hits and a target crit damage is increased by 12% for 8 seconds. The skill tree to me was the most important thing. However, like I stated, coming now on the 20th it's going to be worth to start working on the ecosystem, because this is where we're going to discuss this. This is the reason why, like, I haven't really gone grinding for echoes. I haven't really gone put my time and effort into echoes, which we're going to be starting doing now. We're starting that today. We're going to be doing that tomorrow and throughout the next 7 days. Is because the cost, the inflation price with these echoes is just way too high. What I mean by this, and I'll use this as an example. Let me pull my monkey off. Okay, monkey's gone. Let's go over here. We're going to use this bell-born fucking turtle piece of shit right here. And we're going to go ahead and upgrade it. Okay, but we're not going to actually upgrade it. What we're going to do is I'm just going to show you. I take this level 25 monkey. Let's just say you rolled this monkey. This monkey was crap. And then let's just say the turtle right here. You want to do the turtle. You take this monkey. You throw that monkey in there. Look what the cost of it is. You're going to lose 3 levels. You're going to lose every tune for that. I think you only get like 16 back, and each one of these costs us 10. It's not worth it. It's not worth going ahead and just playing and trying to optimize your echoes. Now, if you've done everything, you've done your materials, you've done your weapon building, you got your resonators up to the next level, you know, they're all level 80, you're getting closer to the level 90. By all means, at that point in time, do what you, then yes, go ahead, work on your echoes and everything else. But if you're like still in the beginning stages, you're still in the part where you're still trying to get somewhere, echoes is not the spot that I would recommend for any new player. I recommend working on the core foundation of your character with their skill set before attempting to go into echoes. I'm not saying not to go, you know, go get echoes and put some echoes in there, level them up a little bit. But what I'm saying is that don't put your full focus into the echoes until you start getting to the point to where you're at end game, to where, okay, I got nothing. I can't do nothing else here. I can't level this up no more, you know, because I have to wait till the next week for the next bell in order to level all this up next. So I'm at a spot where, hey, I can't do nothing there. Right here, I can go ahead and we'll switch this weapon over. We'll put the actual real weapon on here. I can't do nothing with this weapon. With GN's weapon, I can't do nothing with it right here. So at that point in time, it's leveled up. It's at 80. I got nothing else better to do. Focus on the echoes. Now, let's get into echo tuning. Okay. This is a primary thing that I would like to discuss in this video. And I figured that all this would wrap well together. I want to talk about actually how to level up your echoes, what I like to consider the right way. Everybody's got their own different approach on this. And I'm not saying my way is any better than anyone else's way, but I do believe that my way, and who knows, maybe more majority of people are doing it this way. I don't know. But let's go ahead and take Mr. Monkey right here. I'm a big ass fucking monkey. And let's go ahead and let's just use him as a example for upgrading. What I like to do personally is I'm looking at this monkey. It's got an attack of 6.6. Its base level is 0%. First and foremost, this is not the monkey I want. This is not a monkey I want. That's not a monkey I want. This, none of these right here are any types of monkeys that I want. Look for your primary stats. This should be what you are looking for. This is what you're trying to grind. You're looking for a monkey that, you know, in this case example, we're looking for a 5-star monkey. I would prefer to be at a crit rate, not a crit damage, not an attack damage. We'll do but for this purpose of this video, we will do a crit damage monkey. I can use it for something else if it rolls good. So we're going to upgrade this monkey. What we're going to do here, first and foremost, is we're just going to get to level 5. We're not going any farther than 5. We're not going to 10, 15, 20, or 25. We are just putting into 5. We're going to upgrade and we're going to get it here. We're going to be able to tune this one time. You see, I got 262 tuners. It costs us 10 tuners. I'm going to tune it. Boom, right there. Automatically, we don't touch this no more. It is not a stat that I want. HP right here at first 470 is not a stat that I want. If that's a stat you want, by all means, you go ahead. You come back here. You upgrade it again until it's to level 10. And then you go again until such. Here, why I'm doing it like this is because while we're rolling this way, we're minimizing as the damage. This is a gamble. Tuning these one at a time rather than all of them at one time. Instead of leveling this monkey up straight to level 25 and then tuning all 5 at one time, we're minimizing the gamble. We already know it's an HP, it's a flat rate, it's 470. It's not good. For me, it's not good. For you, it might be great. That might be how you want to build. You may want to build all your stuff at HP. Not for me. Now, I know what you're going to say here, or someone's going to make a remark. Well, what about, that's just a one stat that's bad. What about the other stats? To me, yes. Next 4 stats could be the best stats there ever was. But the thing is that I'm looking for the first stat to be a good stat, the second stat to be a good stat. Third stat, I don't mind it being a trash stat. As long as the first 2 that I'm seeing is guaranteed to be really good stats. And what I mean by that is, for example, we'll look at this guy, for example. All right. Fusion Prism. This is on my GN. I got a crit rate of 6.3. I was happy. I got a heavy attack damage bonus, which is what I want. Boom. I'm happy. I got this attack at 50. I was a little upset. And I was like, the first 2 stats are good. Let's see what the next 2 stats. Let's see what the next stat's going to be. When I saw a crit damage at 15%, I said it was worth rolling one more time. And we got an attack percentage of 7.9. Is this perfect? No, it's not. The attack right here should, if it would be at a percentage, it would be basically perfect. If this would be any other stat that would be at a percentage value, it probably would be the best. There would be the most optimal for what I want. But for this case scenario, I relied on the first 2 stats to be guaranteed good, to say that it's going to be decent. If the first stat is not decent, I don't trust the second stat. I don't trust it. This case scenario, this was one that failed on me, but we had an attack percentage, we had a damage percentage, HP. I was like, okay, this is fine, I guess. 8.5%. It's not that I want HP. It's not that I want defense, but I'm okay with it. I wish it would have been something else, like another attack or something. Heavy attack damage bonus, I wish it would be a little bit higher, but 8.6 is fine. This right here, first one that came in, energy regen. I thought about it. It's a percentage value. Decent. Well, actually, decent, good. And like all the next 3 was great. And then you gave me a defense that's just 50. Like, this could be rolled a little bit better, but it's good. My monkey, same principle. Attack was at 10.9%. I liked it. Crit rate was good. We got the HP. I was like, I got the basic attack damage on it. I was like, well, screw it. Might as well. And then I got a defensive 12.8%. This monkey, I'm going to be grinding the hell out of that boss in order to go ahead and find me another crit rate one that is going to be better. But I'm going to use the same method, one at a time, because if by the third stat, it's still crap, you minimized your cost, you minimize your damage output. Well, not damage output, you're minimizing your damages that's happening. If it comes out great, it comes out great. Comes out shitty, we just want to minimize the cost of our expense. It's basically just basic mathematics. It's like you would be playing with your money. So I figure like this would be a good video to make. You tell me in the description below if you agree, you disagree. Give me your criticism. Give me your feedback. I appreciate that. But I want to straight up say, like right now, when this event is going to hit, I'm already doing the Tansa Fields now because it might as well start getting as much crap going. But with the cord cleansing event coming, this right here is going to be where we should be all right now. And even if you're a brand new player, I'm going to tell you right now, you are going to extremely level up fast with XP by doing these limited double events. I would, as of right now, starting on the 20th, screw doing the materials, screw doing everything else. Focus all your attention. If you're buying weight plates and everything else with your astrites, use them off and just come into the core cleansing event and just keep using all your experience in there. You'll probably only be able to do it 3 times a day. That's fine. Just do it the 3 times a day, every single day, and then build up your materials afterwards. But the first and foremost thing you should be working on is this event. When this event drops, do this every single day for the next 7 days. Build up that Echo XP, and please work with me on this one and help spread the word that the ecosystems needs to be fixed. Like either the cost needs to be down, either we need to find another way of getting XP in order to help build up the ecosystem. Something needs to happen to make the ecosystem worthwhile. Like I think tuners are perfectly fine in the fields to go ahead and do those events, you know, such. What I believe needs to happen is for these XP bottles that we get, basically the Echo Jizz, this needs to be coming from here to where when we come here and we auto select, you know, our useless echoes, we should, and we do a data merge. What should end up happening here is that we should be able to, get an echo, but there should be a random chance, you know, because it only shows us 2 possibilities right here. There should be another random chance to where when we go echo hunting, we can just spin our echoes in here to get echo XP. So that way, you know, we get some small jars or whatever. So that way we can build up our team. That's what I'm thinking. I would like to spread that type of word around to give people that idea. But I think that would be the coolest way to, well, the coolest and the greatest way, honestly, and the most fair way to go ahead and, well, how can I put this? Balanced way is probably the proper terminology. The more balanced way of handling this. I think that when it comes to, you know, here, tuners are perfect for this. I don't think that we should be able to buy tuners or anything. I think they should stay in this event. But I think that instead of dropping, you know, 5,000 XP and only getting 1 of this at a time in these events, that we should have the ability to get those jars in here. So that way throughout the day, you can be grinding echoes. You can be, you know, risk and reward. This might be a good echo. This might be a shitty echo, but you can go ahead and throw all the echoes in here and get as much experience as you need in order to feed those echoes, because this is in the end, this is the end game scenario. No matter what, after skills core systems done, echoes is what's going to be what determines your character's optimization, your character's build 100%. But that ecosystem needs to be fixed to where we can actually play around with this. Like we can't feed a level 0 into a level 25, which is understandable to a certain degree, but I feel like it should be able to do it in some way. That's just my thoughts. You guys let me know in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel if you like the video, and yeah, I'll probably be live streaming pretty much all day today because today's a holiday. It's a federal holiday. It's Juneteenth, and I'll probably be streaming sometime this afternoon and playing Wuthering Waves and playing solo leveling Arise as well. and all that good jazz. So, and making some music because, hey, we make music on the live streams now. So come check us out. Come ask questions. Come send us some comments, all that good stuff. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. Peace.
의지를 잇는 방법이다.
Whatever you say, sir.